Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and welcome to your Valentine's Day full body DLX workout. So the DLX has this anchor component, and when we unscrew it in half, the half with the 3 tabs is our anchor piece, and that leaves our other piece that we can use in our hands or we can just set to the side. And then when this is together, we have that full long staff. So that comes with your DLX. If you have a COR package, you don't have this, but you can always email us and upgrade. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to start with some standing roll downs. I'm going to step on the outside of my wheel. I'm holding my bar on the outside grip on the ends. I'm keeping my elbows in tight. I'm going to actually start by my feet are in parallel. Inhale, pushing the bar up over my shoulders, right into my back engages. Then I'm going to exhale, bend my elbows out to the side, kind of pulling on the bar. And then I'm going to tuck my chin. Inhale again, let the bar go down my body. Exhale, tuck the chin, hit the ground, inhale. Let the arms be long to start, rounding your spine, standing up. Once you get to standing, and you're going to start to bend your elbows out to the side again, take the bar right up along your body. Let your hands press it up alongside your face. Big inhale, exhale, pull the bar down. Tuck your chin, follow the bar down. Straighten the arms, tuck your chin again. Keep going all the way down until you hit the ground. And then inhale, rewind that tape, stack the spine up as you stand. Once you get to standing, you bend the elbows out to the side. And then you exhale, press the bar overhead again. We're warming up our entire body. Inhale, pull the bar down past your face. Tuck your chin, exhale, press the bar away. Hopefully, if you're doing this live with me, we've got 2 more. You're getting ready for a fantastic Valentine Eve, whether that is with yourself, friends, or others. Why not? It's Wednesday. It's a good idea to wear fancy pants like the ones I'm wearing now and to have a nice night with yourself or somebody else that you love. Okay, and on that note, we're going to actually sit down behind our wheel, and we're going to go into a nice, simple, light leg press series to get ourselves warmed up. I'm going to choose to keep this second bar in my hand. My shoulders are down by the straps. I'm going to pop my feet on in parallel. They're hip-width distance. And I'm going to go for 10 presses out and back in. So this is us warming up, feeling our tailbone, closing the rib cage, finding our lats down, our shoulders down, our stomach is in, feeling our hamstrings and our quads work, trying to keep the wheel in nice alignment, right? That's part of our feedback, part of working our small muscles that work around the large muscles. For 3, 2, keep that low belly working the wheel back and forth. Stop with the knees bent, take an inhale here, exhale, just curl up towards your knees, and then inhale, roll back down. If you have a bar, 4 more times, exhale, you're going to try to curl that bar up just past your knees, and then inhale down. As you curl, stare at the low belly in the inner thigh area, and that will ensure that your head is in the right place, and then you're pulling your belly in. 1 more time, exhale, inhale, take it down. Let's stay here. Let's add some hip raises. We're going to keep the wheel still. Find your feet. Take an inhale here. Exhale, press into the wheel. As you take your hips up, sending them what feels like away, making them in a straight line. Inhale, roll down. It's like I'm rolling down away from that bar, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down to my tailbone. 4 more. Inhale, press up, or exhale, press up, however you want to breathe. As long as you are breathing, that would be inhaling or exhaling down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, drop away from that bar. The lats stay down. 2 more. Exhale, press up. It's like your hips are reaching towards your knees. Your legs are magnetized together as you're rolling down, which is going to give you all that control. 1 more time. Press into the foot bar. Lift the hips up. Pause here. Make sure your neck is nice and loose. Drop from under your chin. Pull the belly in and roll down, trying to get each vertebrae at a time down there. Excellent. Let's take that up to our next level. So we're going to take our hips up. If this is not quite for you yet, you keep your hips down and we go out and back for 10, 9. Really work the wheel with your feet and legs. Use your stomach to keep you stable. 3, 2, 1. Roll the body down, bar to the side if you had it. You're going to let the wheel come back in towards you. We're going to unhook one clip of those blue bands so that we can get the wheel out of the way for a second. And then we're going to reach up towards our yellow bands and handles that are waiting for us to get going with our abs and our hundreds and all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to start scooching a little bit farther away than usual, which is why I had you guys move the wheel. And I want you to have some tension in your hands already. My knees are bent, my feet are planted. We're going to, from here, float our legs up into tabletop. I want them to be separated so that they have to hold themselves up independently. We're going to do 5 curl-ups. Take an inhale here. Exhale, curl your head and chest up and just reach your hands out away from you, just like you did when we had the bar at our feet. Exhale, curl up, reach long through those hands. Inhale, come down. It really helps to stare the inner thigh, the low belly. Really use the tension there of the bands to hold the stomach in. 2 more. Exhale, reach it up. Inhale, draw it down. 1 more. Exhale, reach it up. And you can imagine we're going to just go into our hundreds from here, right? Why not? Turn your feet out. Bring your knees together, or your heels together. You can either keep your knees bent like this, or you can extend out, or you can start bent and extend out later, wherever you are. Begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, keep staring at the stomach. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, pull that belly in, reach the arms. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, make sure the lats are working. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull your stomach in again. 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Rest by bending your knees in, setting your head down, and taking your arms straight up in the air. Those were awesome. Way to build on what we're doing. Now we're going to take that and we're going to turn it up a little bit. We're going to curl up again. This time we're going to straighten our legs up and we're going to take our arms pretty much straight up over our shoulders almost. Our legs, we're keeping our head up if you can. Our legs and arms are going to circle at the same time. So on the inhale, they both go down and begin to go out to the side. On the exhale, they come around the corner and up together. Inhale down, exhale around. So you're using the muscles around your hips, your low belly, your back, and your lats and shoulders to manage this movement without putting strain on your neck or strain on your back inappropriately. Last one this way. Inhale as everything presses down. Exhale as it comes around. If you can, just keep going. If you need to take a break, go for it. Inhale as everything opens. Exhale, you reach forward and then zip it up. Inhale around, reach, pull the belly and zip the legs up. Inhale, reach, exhale. 4 more. If you have to put your head down, no problem. Just really keep the stomach tight and maybe don't take the legs too low. 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. You're going to set your head down, bend your knees, plant your feet, and then let's pull the elbows right down by our side so that our fingertips are pointing up. Our legs are engaged, but they're not touching, and our feet are on the ground. Our elbows are bent by our side. Let's just exhale, press forward, inhale, bend. Let's do 10 tricep extensions. And what I want you to focus on even more than the extending part is the bending part. So as you bend, feel like someone took your stomach and your triceps and just stapled them down to the ground. And you have to use that to resist those hands up with. And you'll find that your low belly really plants down to help stabilize those hands. 1 more time. Okay. We're going to take the hands straight up from here. We're going to go into some simple arm circles just to get the lats nice and warmed up again. We're going to exhale down, pressing the arms down. Inhale, come around and back up. Exhale down. Inhale around. Remember, we're keeping this in the lats, not in the neck, not in the elbows, not in the wrists. And then reverse. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep forward and up, just like we did when the arms and legs were circling. But now, because you don't have as much tension from the legs and the head in the air, you have to really get quiet inside your torso. Find the lats and the low belly. Nicely done. Okay. We're going to curl up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, curl your head up. Reach your hands past your legs. Let's bring our legs up. We're going to stay up here and do a couple of moves. Keep the right leg up, the left leg down. We're just going to inhale, inhale, switch, exhale, exhale. That's one. We're doing 4 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. That's 2. Keep reaching with the arms, looking at the low belly. Exhale, exhale. That's 3. Reach long through your feet and your inner thighs. Exhale. That's 4. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. That's 5. Bend the knees, take the head down. Exhale, take the arms up. We're going to keep our legs in tabletop. You're going to bend your elbows down by your side with the hands facing the air. We're going to do these little half arm circles. So we're going to press the key here is to keep your elbows in. We're going to press our hands down, work the stomach in, use the lats to help the hands come around the corner and back to start. Inhale, press down into the tricep, and then exhale, squeeze around that corner through your chest and back and low belly. It's like almost like a little swimming stroke. Inhale, exhale. Your hands want to stay very even with your wrists. 2 more this way. So there's constant tension on the upper body and the low belly. Reverse. Now we're going to reach our hands out to the side while keeping our elbows down, and then sweep our hands in using our chest and our triceps, and then resist them up. Inhale out, exhale. So it's not a large movement, but there's a lot of musculature work going on. 3 more. Your legs are squeezing together. Your low belly is pulling in. You're anchoring yourself down to the ground. Last one here. Perfect. Let's take the arms up, set the feet down, and we're going to get our wheel back into play. So go ahead and set your handles off to the side where they were. Make sure that all your extenders and all your straps are in the right position. And then we're going to attach our wheel back on in and stand on the outside of it. Okay, our spine is warm, our abs are warm, our hips are nicely warm. So we're going to do the low belly pulls using our lats and our low belly. So standing on the outside of our wheel in parallel, let's reach our arms up, tuck our chin, pull our belly in, roll right on down till you grab that wheel. Walk back until you're in tension, then walk back a little bit farther. I want us to keep our weight in our heels and our knees bent. Have a good handle on the wheel. Take an inhale here, then exhale, pull the wheel all the way into your shins, and then inhale, let it go. So your body is going to stay still as your lats and low belly pull this bar into your shins, and then your low belly and your hamstrings resist it going away from you so you don't fling forward. Keep breathing, really tuck the shoulders in, tuck the lats in, use your triceps for that extra bit where you need to get that wheel to your legs. Let's go 6, 5. You should really start to burn the back of your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The first way you can do the hip hinge is by keeping your wheel out here below your chest. The second and more advanced way is you're going to bring the wheel back into the shins. Regardless of where you are, you're going to take an inhale here, then you're going to extend your chest forward, bend your knees a little bit, and then stand up tall, pulling the wheel into your hips, rolling your shoulders back so you're standing. Then you're going to inhale, extend your hips back, set the wheel on the ground. As soon as you get there, exhale, stand right back up, open the shoulders. Inhale, stick your butt back, set the wheel down, exhale, stand up, bring the hips and wheel together. If you're doing the more advanced, keep going. Version, your shins and the wheels are touching. They exhale, they stay together the whole time. We're doing 12 total. So regardless of where you are, keep dropping those shoulders back, using those lats, and making sure you're hinging from your hips. So you stick your butt back, you stick your hips forward. Your torso is always long. We have 3 more. And you're breathing. 2 more. Exhale. The weight is mostly in your heels, but a little bit in your toe. Last one, and we're going to stay standing. Okay, we have this nice overhand grip. We're going to bend our knees a little bit, fire up our belly, keep our chest lifted. Exhale, low row that wheel right into your belly button. Elbows go right behind you. And then you control the wheel as it goes away. So use your lats and your back and your low belly. Your neck is nice and long. We're getting our heart rate up because the wheel is a little heavy. And we're moving it along this plane for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. With control, hinge your hips down again. And let the wheel release. Roll your body on up. Give yourself a congratulations to your Valentine's Day for doing that. And we're going to come to the other side and take ourselves into pike to plank. So we're doing a similar motion as far as how we're angled against the ground, but we're coming, our resistance has just now become assistance. So we're going to do pike to plank. Let's do our standing roll down, keep it proper Pilates-like. Tuck our chin in, come all the way down to the wheel. I want you to find a place where there's just a little bit of tension so you feel like there's support. We're going to keep our feet in the Pilates V for now. I want you to hold on tight. You're going to press with your hips and your chest forward until your heels come up and your chest is right over that wheel. Then you're going to use your belly and just lift the hips and ride that wheel in, right? We're going to exhale, press out, really using all our muscles to fine-tune that stillness. Then we're going to inhale, pull the belly in, and then bring the wheel right in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, zip the hips up and come back in. Keep the feet in the Pilates V. Inhale, zip the hips up to come back in. Exhale, press out. We're going to do 10 of these. If you are becoming more advanced and you want to play a little bit out here with moving the wheel back and forth under your chest before you bring it in, do that carefully because it takes some fine-tuning and some getting used to. But if you're there, that's great. Definitely do that. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, press it out. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it all the way in. Excellent. Okay. Come on down for a little bit of equipment change. We're going to put both of our bands on the wheel now. I know we've done this before. It feels awesome. So our yellow band is going to come off our anchor. We're going to put our handle to the side, and we're going to put this yellow band right alongside this blue band so that we have 2 bands to manage. Okay. So after we get our second band on, we're going to go back to our leg press series. So we're going to sit in front of our wheel. We're going to shimmy on down so we're right there where our shoulders are going to be where the clips meet. And I know we said we're going to go right into our leg press series, but I'm feeling like we should do some half roll-ups before, right? Why not? I'm going to eat chocolate later. Might as well get it done now. Okay, the cool thing about being on this side of the wheel with the bands is we can use the wheel to help us up. So I'm going to inhale here. I'm going to exhale, push against the wheel as much as I need to in order to climb to the top here. And then I'm going to inhale right back down. So it's a little tough with the both bands on. Press away as much as you need to. Come on up. And take it down. That is so much work in the low belly going down against both those bands. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, really work the inner thighs and the low belly to resist on the way down. 2 more. Exhale up. Lots of work is on the legs when you're up. Awesome work on the low belly as you go down. 1 more time. Exhale up. Woo, my wheel's getting out of hand. And inhale, take that all the way down. That was awesome. On all the parts of the body there. I have slipped back, so you might have 2. Go ahead and shimmy yourself forward again. Go back to where your shoulders and the clips meet. We're all going to have our hands on the ground. Our feet are going to be turned out a teeny bit wider than hip width distance, right inside those clips. And so we're going to be pressing out and pulling back in with our hips on the ground. just finding this turned out leg press and all that it has to offer in our inner and outer thighs, with our tailbone on the ground, our low belly. It's a lot of awesome blood flushing up and down our legs and into our knees and hips where we need it. 2 more with our butt on the ground. Bring it in. We're going to keep our feet just like this as we do our hip raises. Option to take your hands up or keep them on the ground. Take an inhale here. Exhale, press your feet into your wheel as you lift your hips up. Feel them getting long. Keep the turn out. Inhale. Roll the body down. Really brace yourself against the strength of the springs as you go all the way to your tailbone. Exhale right up as soon as you get there. Inhale, take it down. Be aware of the weight of the feet on the foot bar that's stabilizing you. That's a lot of great work in the small muscles of your ankles, getting some blood in the ligaments of your joints there, around your hip area, your pelvic area. All good for Valentine's Day, right? Right. 1 more. We're going to keep it here. If you need to go back down for the leg press, you do it. Otherwise, exhale, press out. Inhale, take it in. Remember, you have to keep the hips lifting up as you extend the legs out in order for them to stay still in space and to keep your back nicely supported. So you can feel your muscles work from the outer thigh to the inner thigh to the glute as you push back and forth for 3, 2, 1. Oh, the Valentine's Day fun we are having. Roll all the way down. Okay, excellent. We're going to go from here to dropping our axle and then right back to our legs. So just sit on up if you can. Find those knobs, pull out, loosen them up, pull out on them, drop the wheel down, retighten them, make sure it is all good. We're going to roll right back down. We're going to do our leg press series again, but this time with our knees and feet all the way together, including squeezing our knees and our toes together. So we're going to do our first couple of reps on the ground so we can make sure we're all in the middle of our wheel. We're tracking it correctly. We're getting the feedback that we need in order to keep it even. Which legs are overfiring, underfiring. 4, 3. I know my right leg gets bossy over my left leg. 1. Okay. We're going into our hips up and down. Option to take the arms up or to keep them on the ground. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, press your hips up. Keep your knees squeezing. Inhale, draw it down. When you are up here, as you exhale, press up, use your hamstrings to keep control of the wheel so it doesn't go shooting back. This double band situation adds a little more excitement, as you can feel, to having to stabilize, because as you get up, all of a sudden that wheel really wants to come back at you. And when you're down, it becomes a little harder to press up if you don't squeeze in first, right? We have to use all of our Pilates body to make this work correctly for 2. 1 more. We're going to stay up, or if you need to, you go back on the ground. Exhale, press out. Inhale, draw the wheel in. If you need to put your hands down to help you, no problem. Try to keep your knees and your feet all the way together. Really keep track of that. Use that belly for 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. And then with control, don't give up on it. Drop from under your chest and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time until you get to the bottom. Then you can kind of disengage from the wheel, step over it, shake out the feet. All right, time for a cool new move or a variation on another move, but I don't think we've done it in class. So, when I meant light kneeling, I meant it's going to take us a moment on our knees to get into this position, or for some of us. So, you know how we did our pike to plank on the other side? Well, we're going to do a version of the pike to plank with the assistance instead of the resistance. So what you're going to notice is it's much different to control, and it's a lot of low belly. So what we're going to do is just come down kneeling in front of our wheel to where it begins the tension from the 2 bands. I like to actually put my hands right where the clips are, kind of where we put our shoulders are. You're going to come to all fours, and you're going to pick your hips up. You're going to put 1 foot at a time on the wheel, and you're going to see, since it's being held by the bands, it's actually not that hard to stand on. If this is it for you, then this is it for you. You're going to practice getting on and getting off the wheel. If this is just the beginning for you, You're going to press your hips back and down until you hit that nice plank area. Then you're going to use that low belly and resist till it comes back up. This could look like just a small movement for you, or it could look really big. You can have your legs all the way straight. You can bend your knees a little. This is one of those exercises that, as long as you are actually doing it, that your feet are on and your hands are on the ground and you're moving the wheel back and forth with your hips, you are doing the exercise. Doesn't matter how straight or bent your knees are. So we're going to go back and forth here for another 4. So my hands are always in front of my shoulders, right? I'm not letting my body get pushed forward over my hands. 2, and 1 more. Bend the knees in, step off of your wheel. Lovely. Let's tuck our chin, round it all the way up. Nice standing roll up. Shake it out. And let's get ready for outer hip press. I particularly love outer hip press because it really makes a difference on your outer thighs, your inner thighs, and that low belly area that we all sometimes don't feel that great about. So I am standing facing you, so the wheel is now on my left side. My right leg is on the ground. So this is the move where we have to really try to push the wheel out, then hold it there, then resist back in, okay? So we're really working those outer thighs. I want you to put your left foot on the wheel, the right leg's on the ground. Our legs are gonna stay really straight. We're gonna take a big inhale to prepare. Then we're going to exhale with straight legs, use our outer hips and push that wheel a few feet away and then hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then resist that wheel coming in. 4 more, big exhale, press out, and then hold steady with those outer hips and the belly for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come in, not too much of a break, exhale right out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, let the hips cook, 2, 1, and then bring it in. 2 more, big exhale, press out. Keep those legs pretty straight. You can have a micro bend in them, but you really want to feel these hips, glutes, and low belly working for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. 1 more on this side, and hold it out. Hold, let them cook for 3, 2, 1. Bring that in. That felt good. That's one of my favorite exercises, both on the wheel and on the reformer. Outer hips without having to do clamshells. That is good and rare. Okay, I'm now facing away from you. The wheel is on my right side. My left leg is the standing leg. I'm going to put my right leg on, straighten it, find my balance, find my bearings. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, press the wheel away and hold for 5. Shoulders are up, 4. Stomach is in, 3, 2, 1. Resist. The spring's coming in, and then exhale, press right out. Hold for 5, 4, stomach, 3, outer hips, 2, shoulders down, 1. Right back out. You got it. I know your hips are burning, mine are. It's awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We have 1 more time. Big inhale, exhale, press out. You got it. Hold steady. Hold steady for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring that all the way in. Shake that out. That was really good. Okay. We're going to change our bands again. This time we're going to simply take one side of the yellow band off, slip through the handle loop like we do, attach it like we usually do to the same clip as both the blue and the other side. And you will recognize this from our core work, our COR, center of the room work. So now I have, you can see the band and handle setup. I'm going to sit in half roll down position, right in front of my wheel. I'm going to hold on to the handles. I'm going to put my feet on the wheel. My shoulders are at the clips. I have a little bit of weight on my wheel. My hands are facing down, holding onto the handles. And I'm going to tuck my chin and go into those half roll-ups again, pressing my hands forward. So I am exhaling, doing our usual half roll-ups, except I have resistance coming behind me also. So we've just turned up our moves a notch. just for Valentine's Day, so that we get extra good luck and extra sexiness out there. One more time. Excellent. Take that all the way down. Scooch on in for a second. I want everybody to go into more of a bicep curl position with the bands. Then you're going to press the legs out, pull the legs back in for 5. Try to hold that position with the upper body. 4, 3, as the legs go away. 2, 1 more. Perfect. Okay. We're going to go into our half roll up again. And this time we're going to press our wheel away and go into low rows with our back. So our knees are slightly bent so our stomach is engaged. And we're going to row all the way forward and then all the way back with our hands. All the way out of tension and then all the way into tension. Keep the chest up tall, the low belly fired up. 4 more. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees. Palms to the ceiling. Roll all the way down. 5 more. We're going to roll halfway up and halfway down. This time our palms are to the ceiling, so you can use as much or as little of your biceps as you want. 3 more. This has been such a fun workout. We're not done, but I have been having a good time. Transitions have been fun, smooth. So whether you're doing it with me or you do it later, I hope you feel the same way. 1 more up here. Love it. Let's go back and forth with just the legs. You can use the handles as much as you want. I have my feet turned out. Stomach is tight for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Walk your feet over the wheel. Take a little forward bend moment for a second. We're going to come standing. We're going to utilize our yellow bands and handles this way as we do front leg slides. So, another awesome exercise in the reformer. Leg slides in general, but front leg slides are really cool. So to set it up, I'm going to put my left foot in the middle of the wheel. My right foot is turned out behind it. My hands are on the handles, and I can kind of use that to balance myself. I'm going to have my legs fairly straight. What I'm going to do is just hold my handles with the long arms for balance. I'm going to inhale, press that leg out in front of me, press the wheel out, and then exhale, zip it back up. Let's go. Inhale out, exhale, controlling and zipping it back up. Inhale out, exhale, control. So there's very Pilates-esque stretching and strengthening happening on that right leg, especially in the front and thigh and the inner thigh, right? Glutes and hamstrings too, but really those thighs are getting the work. 2 more, really keep track of the torso. Shoulders are down, the handles will help you with that. Let's stay in. Turn the palms down. We're going to roll the elbows up and down, hands to the armpits. 8 total. 6. Breathe, stomach. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bend that front knee so you can bring the wheel in. Shake everything out a little bit. We're going to switch feet. I'm going to put my right foot in the center of the wheel. My left foot will be on the ground behind it, slightly turned out. There's a little bend in both my knees. You can have your hands facing forward, facing back to the side, whatever you like. As long as your shoulders stay down, you can keep your form. Here we go. Exhale or inhale, press that forward and zip it back up. Excellent. That back leg and the outer back foot are really responsible for keeping the balance and the stability of that center part of your body. 3 more. 2 more. Inhale out. Pause. Exhale. Zip it up. Last one here. Awesome. And row it out again. Elbows high. Hands to your armpits. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Woo, that burns everything. We like that. Okay, we're going to change our handles one more time. One of the yellow handles you can just take off and put out of the way. And the other one, the yellow banded handle, I want you to put one end right there on the clip and the other end of your clip right here above your ankle, right on the anchor strap. So we're going to go back into our side leg series. This time we have the lighter bands on, so it'll be more about the inner thighs. We're going to add the arms too for a little fun and extra mobility and stability. Okay, I'm going to have my right arm holding the handle, and it's just going to be dangling here to the side. It's a little bit of stability, it's going to be a little bit of shoulder work, but it's not going to be that active. So what I'm going to do with both legs straight, take an inhale here, exhale, press both legs out. Now remember, I'm not going to drive them out hard, and then inhale, pull them back in. So exhale out, inhale back in. It is about the outer thighs, but it's really about the inner thighs, controlling the out and in, inward direction. This arm can just kind of go with you. 2 more here. 1 more here. Okay. We're going to turn the foot that you're standing on and the foot on the wheel. We're going to turn them both out a little bit. We're going to slide out so we have our feet turned out, the wheel is away, and then we're going to bend. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick your butt back, bend your knees, and try to keep the wheel stable, and then stand back up. So you really have to pull yourself down against the ground, use the low belly, use your chest, and then exhale, press yourself up. You can use this right hand for some balance, right? You can really feel how the musculature changes all around your hips, knees, and ankles as your butt sinks lower, and you have to keep that wheel stable. 1 more here. Excellent, and stand back up. Keep the feet turned out. Inhale, press out. Exhale, lift it together. Inhale out. So those inner thighs have to really manage how you press the wheel out and how you draw it back in. For 4, inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Inhale. And exhale. 2. Feel that low belly as you go out. Close the ribs as you come in. Last one. Inhale out. Exhale. Bring it in. I'm going to make my feet parallel. The wheel's still going to have a little tension on it. We're going to move to some arm work. You're going to give the handle to the left hand, so it should be already pretty tense. We're going to draw the elbow out, drop into the shoulder, and then press away. So we're going to inhale and then exhale. Drive the elbow out and then press the hand away. Inhale and exhale. And if you can only do this part way, don't worry about it. You'll get there. You have to learn to really drop the shoulder down. Use the belly and the lat to drive the hand away. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. Check in with your legs. Make sure they're good because they are working. We're going to switch hands. The elbow is in front of my hand. I'm going to drive my arms straight up and back down. Try to keep the legs straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arm come down. Let the legs bend and have a moment. We're going to go into our final move here, which is torso twist. Both hands are holding your handle. You're going to carefully turn your torso along with the handles towards your anchor system. Then you're going to exhale, turn your whole operation of your torso and hands all the way over the wheel. Inhale, return. Exhale, turn. Your shoulders are staying down. You are actually resisting rotation from the low body as you turn to the upper body. 3, if that makes sense. 2, 1 more time. Perfect. Let the handle relax. Let the wheel come in. Shake it out. This is a nice point in the workout. Our heart rate has been up for a while. Everything is kind of burning and working. It's fantastic. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I am having a great time. Here we are, other side. I always feel bad for not facing you, but at least you can see what's going on. Okay, we have our feet in parallel. My left hand is holding on to the handle just on the side, along my leg. I'm going to take an inhale to prepare, then exhale, press the wheel out, and then inhale, control it in. So remember, it's not like when we had the double bands on. We really have to use our inner thighs and our outer thighs to control each direction. We don't want to go out too fast or come in too fast because that would get us into trouble. Really focus on the inner outer thigh low belly connection. Keep the shoulders down with the chest tall. 3 more here. This left arm is here kind of for some balance. You can feel it moving away. Last time. Lovely. Okay, we're going to go to the turned out foot squat, plie squat. So we're going to turn both of our feet out. And it might take you a moment to figure out how to stand on the wheel with the foot turned out, how to balance on your foot there, but you will find it. We're going to press out. Then when you're a little bit out there, we're going to pull the belly in, stick your butt back a little, start to bend your knees by squeezing down into the earth, and then exhale, press back up. We're going to keep going with the squats. Inhale, squat down carefully. Exhale, press back up. So you really have to keep your mind's eye on what that foot on the wheel is doing. You have to stick your butt back so your stomach can work, and then the muscles around your knees, hips, and ankles can work together to keep that wheel still. 4 more here. If your foot cramps, just stand up and shake it out, no big deal. 3, 2, last one. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, come up. If you can, let's go right into some more slides with the turnout. Feel how your glutes and inner thighs now work together to control the wheel. 4 more. Inhale out. Exhale, zip it up. 2, 1. Excellent. Bring it in. Shake everything out a little bit. We're about to go in the arm work. I'm going to make my feet back to parallel. Both legs are straight. I'm not pressing out too far, but I'm definitely pressing out on my wheel with some tension. So we're going to give our handle to our right hand. And this is called drawing the sword in Pilates, but really we're trying to pull our elbow out and then drop the elbow down and then press away with the shoulder and the lats. So it's a pull and then a push. And if you can't do the whole thing, that's okay. Make sure you use your body that you're standing with, right? Use your left side of your body, your stomach. Even use the weight of the bands on the foot bar to help you stabilize against all these other movements that you're doing. And breathe. 2 more. Pull, push. 1 more. Yeah. Okay, switch the hands. My left elbow is in front of my left shoulder. I'm going to press straight up and pull back down. I'm going to check in with the rest of my body. What are my hips doing? What are my low belly doing? What are my glutes doing? Am I balancing my weight? Do I have it all on my left side? Hopefully not. Stomach is engaged for 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let that arm come down. Shake things out for a second before we get into our full rotation. We're going to straighten our legs again. So we have a nice strong base. Both of my hands are on my handle, and my hands are going to stay within my torso. I'm first going to turn my torso towards the anchor. Then I'm going to exhale, turn everything towards the wheel. Notice that my lower body is going to stay fairly stable and quiet as it manages the rotation of the upper body. This is very functional when you are out in the world, twisting and grabbing things. To not lose your balance, twist your knee or tweak your back. 3 more. The best evidence of your fitness comes when you get hurt or ill, which is terrible. It's a horrible thing to test it, and pause there, you will always be better off if you were fitter, stronger, more flexible than if you weren't, if something were to happen. Okay, so let's take that handle and just get it out of the way. We're going to come into some side mermaids now with our nice blue band resistance. So I'm facing you in a nice open Z position. The wheel is on my left side. My left arm is on. I'm going to inhale my right arm up. Exhale, turn my torso to the wheel. Put my right arm on and then separate it so that my right and left hands are on separate sides of the wheel. Most of my weight is on my hips. I'm going to inhale here, exhale, press the wheel out, push it away Let my head fall between, really feel myself have to push that. Then inhale, lift up and resist. Coming in, stretching my torso, keeping my arms long. Inhale, press out. Sorry, exhale, press out. Inhale, lift the torso up, drop the shoulders down, drag the wheel in, let it stretch you. 2 more like that. Exhale, press out. Inhale, lift up and come in. Stay in. Move your right hand to the center. Take your left hand straight up. Try to hold this position. Exhale, press out. The hands come together as the chest comes down. Inhale, the left hand lifts up and the left body gets tall as you stay facing the wheel. Exhale, press out, get nice and long. Inhale, stay long as the chest gets tall, tall, tall. The weight transfers to the hips. Exhale, press out. The hands come together, the back stretches. Inhale, the left hand reaches up nice and tall. Last one like that. Exhale, press out. The hands come together. Inhale, reach up tall. Both hands are going to come onto the wheel. Exhale, press it out again. This time, slide the left hand to the center of the wheel. Open to the right, and then press down on the left hand and lat as you restack your body all the way in. You're going to let the right hand come down to the right shin. For now, we're just going to take the left hand up and over to the side, no turning. And then we're going to turn our torso towards the right side. Let the left hand find the right. Get a nice twist here, let the chin tucked also. And then we're going to take this, unravel it, go to the other side where I will be facing away from you again. I'm sitting in the open Z. The wheel is on my right side, my right hand is on. My left hand comes up. I turn my torso to face the wheel. The left hand comes down, the right hand moves over. My hands are on either side of the foot bar. Take an inhale here, exhale, press out, drop the chest down between the hands, push the wheel away with straight arms, get a stretch in the back. Keep the arms and torso long, but lift the head and chest up and resist the wheel coming back in, allowing the weight to transfer to your hips and stretching tall on that right side. Exhale, press out, let the head drop down, push away actively on the wheel. Inhale, lift the head and chest up, keep the arms long, let the chest and torso stretch tall as you come in. Exhale, press out. Tuck the chin, pull the belly in around the shoulders a little bit, get a stretch. Inhale, come up tall, tall, tall. One more like that. Get that stretch in the right side. Exhale, press out. Inhale, lift the chest up, drag the arms in. You're going to take your left hand to the center of the bar, fire up the belly, lift the right hand straight up. Use your stomach. Exhale, press that left hand out, bring the right hand down. They meet out long, you get a stretch. Inhale, lift the right hand up, resist the left coming in, stretch that right side very long. Exhale, press it out. Be strong when you push that left, when you push with the left. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen the right as you bring it in. 2 more. Exhale, press long as you press the wheel away from you, lengthening the low back. Inhale, take it in. And last time, exhale, press the wheel away. Let the right hand come on the wheel and then come into the center where the left was. You're going to turn open to the left. Press down on the wheel as you restack your spine on the way up. The left hand comes to the left side. The right hand comes off and just comes to the right. Get that stretch on the right side, it's so juicy. Then turn the torso to the left leg. Tuck the chin, come all the way down. Hold it here for a sec. Yeah, we're going to go into reverse rollout from here. So since we have the blue bands on, it's going to really give us a lot of movement in our torso. So, both of my legs are extended towards my foot bar. My hands are facing away from me, elbows are bent on the wheel. I'm going to scoop my belly, push the wheel away against the bands, keep the belly scooped, take my head to my knees. I'm going to scoop the belly, go back, scoop the belly, go forward 2 more times. Just scoop your belly and then press your hands back and then pull your stomach in again, tuck your chin and let yourself go forward. Come up to tall seated. This time you're going to arch the back, lift the chest, push the wheel back by way of arching and lifting. Then you're going to lift your chest again to drag the wheel in. Inhale, arch your, kind of lift up in your chest, push back on the wheel with your chest, arching your back. Inhale, re-lift that chest up, dragging the wheel in. 2 more. Exhale, dive back, push the wheel away. Inhale, drag the chest up to a tall seated position. 1 more. Exhale, dive back with the chest. Inhale, lift it up. We're going to take our hands one at a time off the wheel. Do a forward fold from here. Excellent. Put your hands on the ground. Restack your spine as you come all the way up. We're going to turn around. And we're going to go back, come up to standing. We're going to do 2 Pilates roll downs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tuck your chin, pull your stomach in. Come all the way down. If you're near the wheel, you can press it out. You can bring it back in. Let go of that. Tuck your chin, round all the way back up. Reach your arms up. Make your feet parallel. Tuck your chin, dive down to your toes. Stay there. Now you're going to ragdoll yourself up. And if you feel an area that's sticky, just stay there. Otherwise, you're restacking your spine. Your feet are parallel. And you have just done an amazing hour-long Valentine's Day workout. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. We love you. We love hearing from you. Keep working out.